The Nephilim. Tyrael sent me to find you. Maltheal has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
I think not. People are dying down there. They need my help.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Maltheal.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
We're going to die!
She's coming to kill us all!
No! The gates!
Don't go out into the streets! Spend wisely. All right. It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the...
Wait! You're the wizard who saved Bastion's Keep!
Of course. It's what I do. Keep moving. I think we lost her. No! No!
Those with demon blood must die.
Demon blood? They were just innocent people.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers!
We found you.
Tyrael, why is Maltheal so intent on destroying this city?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows. And with the prime evil gone, Maltheal believes...
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
Though we are descended from angels as well as demons, Maltheal is so short-sighted.
The church! Akarat's bane! This is worse than I feared.
What are these things?
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Maltheal's victory.
Just tell me where to find
I know only that he is not in Westmarch.
Why does he want the stone?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Maltheal took the
You
soul.
best get started on figuring it out.
Maltheal, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
What could have changed him so?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Maltheal's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Frankly, I don't really care. Death is meant to free our souls, not devour them. How can studying the sliver of the Black Soul Stone reveal Maltheal?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. Therefore, I can observe what Maltheal is doing to the stone.
What brings the Haradrim?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
Well, perhaps someday I will solve them.
Grace unto you.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
Westmarch originally grew from the effort.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
We stayed to fight, but it fell. And when they started to tear it...
I am certain you would have died.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
Duncraig is just death in horror. I thought I'd be safe here.
I found him in the streets. He seemed in a daze. Nobility of some sort.
The flames!
The flames? Well, he was covered in soot. He never says more than a word or two.
You ask who's to blame for this doom? All of Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the Order of Maltheal now rises. Praise Maltheal, and your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful.
Did you know there were once two?
I think it's time I told you the
Of course. I'd love to hear your version.
Well, it's not amusing. Dirt's jewel has appeared again.
No more secrets.
There was a great gem market here in Westmarch. You think that I will never again see all those happy little...
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
What's that noise?
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrig?
Yes, actually. I just remember... I've never seen Mira so scared.
And your wife still...
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you.
She saved my brother at Bastion's Keep.
Did you grab the jewelry?
Harold, those monsters...
Well, I would rather be...
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere.
It is good to see you again. Though I suppose if times were better... The Prophet has foreseen our victory.
What's bothering you, Cormac?
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my...
A great man who lived his
But
life...
it wasn't, was it? The guilty. May the battles never end.
For a moment, I heard one of my...
Perhaps it is an echo of the magic.
My sisters are gone now.
You do not know how your sisters died.
Help! You can't even hear me, can you?
Someone came for me. After all this
My
time...
friend Hadrig couldn't take...
Bloody miracle!
Nonsense.
Remember that noise I heard?
I'm Bryson.
And
You
no...
saved his life.
No, I'm responsible for myself. Though
And I told you to...
I grew up over by the docks. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now...
General Torian, that Death Maiden in the cathedral was using an art...
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Maltheal's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them.
Not for long. He will soon find himself without his unending army. Once the soul crucibles turn...
Sadly,
including the
their
death.
story is as tragic as Maltheal's. Once the...
Save my friends. This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
Must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up!
Don't be a fool. The only chance you have is to all work together.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke!
That's treason, citizen. You best watch yourself.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us.
And what are you?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who...
I'm so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
A worthy opponent.
Champion, a Reaper killed us all. I panicked and only my spirit was able to resist the call. The Reaper that killed my men is outside, in the courtyard. Please. Thank you. Nothing can bring back my men.
They'll reach the survivors soon.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
Escort them to the survivors' enclave immediately.
Maltheal will pay for what he has done to my city.
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard. Do you know why this is happening?
Just get your men to the survivor.
The repository of bones, commonly called the Plague Tunnel. Were originally used to bury Westmarch's indigent. However, when the Great Pestilence struck, the city decided the tunnels would serve just as well for plague victims, lest Westmarch become overwhelmed by the ever-increasing piles of the dead.
more dead?
Death to the nobles!
What is this?
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to
I
fall.
hate to question your genius plan, but it seems...
What? You're not with us?
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
I need to go back.
Everything you require, right here.
Ave Obitus, Ave Interitus, Insurgos Elistros in situ.
What are you doing?
I'm summoning back the souls that have been
Are
stolen.
you mad? They're rotting.
Wait, what's that noise? Oh dear, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Sure to kill himself. Your ignorance is astounding. No more magic. Understand?
Of course. Oh, of course. Oh, bless you, my good woman.
This maiden controls the Soul Crucible. Time for her to die.
There is no place for her in our world, so let us help her leave it.
Call the darkness down upon your...
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
How could you know that?
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if there is no time to waste, we must be on our way now. Maltheal, he's watching you.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Maltheal. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Maltheal's growing fascination with the...
You should cease following and get to the Survivors' Enclave before you're killed.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say, I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes, if I am ever to sleep again.
I can hear my husband moaning inside his sarcophagus. Do not struggle so, my love. This hero has come to set you free. My thanks, hero.
To be freed from my torment.
Wait, what is that?
Your eternity ends now. Oh.
Awful things are happening out in the city. I don't think he believes a woman is up to...
What nonsense are you spouting, woman? She's more than capable of saying... You'll find no glory here, adventurer. Corpses can't sing your praises.
If you hadn't come along,
It was the least-
but you didn't have to help. You could have...
Despite his superstitious views, Rakis ruled as a just...
My son's ship docked in Bramwell today. I thought he'd be safe. Give me a weapon.
A noble sentiment.
Tyrael told me of your action.
Yes, I did. It was...
I don't know that the world will ever
Oh,
understand.
I don't know. Perhaps...
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch.
You did not want to be a...
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim. My father thought it was all myth. Was it?
Has the sliver revealed anything?
No, but it is the answer.
How have you held out so...
It has been a brutal task, but even that wasn't enough.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it.
I was telling you about Lyria, wasn't I? Oh, she was...
Oh, yes, he pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts.
But Durge's jealousy was so great. He hid Lyria hard.
Jealousy is for the weak-minded. It can't...
Yes, that was Durge's.
Only through submitting to Maltheal.
Could it be that the Prophet abandoned us?
We can't answer those questions.
But my sister...
Fate likes to toy with us. Perhaps you lived for some...
I cannot believe that.
There's no easy way to say this, but I have to leave.
Very...
I'm serious. My brother's imprisoned in King's...
I understand your concern.
All right. I'll stay for as long as I can. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Lead the way to glory.
You then, Pauper. This diamond ring in exchange...
But Harold,
it's all we have left. Of course, if somebody...
Well, with that attitude, I'm certain.
He hasn't said anything. He barely eats.
And I saw her.
Her who?
They're coming for us. It won't be long. They're coming.
I heard it was the Angel of Death doing this. Angels are behind the attack.
Those monsters don't look like angels.
I hope you're not my last customer.
You dare attack me?
Will the dead ever stay dead? Or is this the future of our world?
Didn't see that coming, did you? Warming up.
Ah, I heard you were in town, hero. Should have known you'd show up. keep an eye out. I know these bastards, they've got reinforcements coming. Well, we've made them angry now, haven't we? You're just as good as I remember.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions. Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
A wise decision. We won't allow any harm to come to you.
That would be Urzael.
And just who is this?
Urzael is the angel who commands Maltheal.
Good. Let's get to the Enclave. I am returning to town.
Is this truly the work of...
Sadly, it's true. One of the angels has gone mad.
Good.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't...
Oh, I can't believe it couldn't have walked off.
One of the men needed a hammer.
Fool boy.
I'm sorry. I don't feel like talking.
Zai was the greatest thief, and he wanted Lyria. He waited patiently for a night when the sun set, Dirges had to leave Lyria's side. He could only watch from below. As she drifted across, then Zai climbed, silent as a...
Ah, true?
No, but stealing from dirt.
Those who perished without embracing Maltheal are...
When I left my sister Lysa, I took her magic book, scryed it today, to see if it held any clues. It reminded me of the Viscera's magic. From
those mages are long dead. Any thirst they had...
I cast the magic upon her focus. I heard she said one word. we will stand together against the shadows.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in. I will tell him of the sins
He leads your order. He is...
No, you are wrong. My first memories of being... I looked into his eye. Today is the day.
They must answer for
I will do it.
I will be right here by your side.
This is one of our strongholds. I will have my answers soon.
I suggest you brace yourself for the worst. This could get...
Cormac! Everyone says you helped slay Azmodan and Bilal.
It's good to see you as well, brother. But I come with troubling news about...
You're in luck. He's here. Standing orders to take this. The Grand Maester. Cormac!
It's good
take this.
You've done us all proud.
This proclamation from the Maester. It's damning. He admits his...
The day of reckoning is at hand. We will rise from the ashes of Westmarch and lead mankind into the light. We shall have recruits by the thousands. Every citizen will be another Templar added to the cause, once cleansed by the Inquisitors.
Bring me that whip. It is time to purify this initiate. Stop! We bless them with the truth, as we did for you. We've been ordered to take you to the Grand Maester as soon as possible. Follow me.
Cormac, the shining example of a true Templar. We have much to talk about.
Yes, we do, Grand Maester.
It was brutal but necessary. I carry the weight of my actions with me always. Will you stand with me and become Meister?
No!
This saddens me greatly. You brought this on yourself, Cormac.
I dedicated my life to a lie. I swear that every Templar... And if they refuse...
They will believe you.
Gift?
The Grand Maester, behind the Order's corrupt. Perhaps that's why I never felt worthy of the Order.
You were more of a Templar than any of those corrupt now that you know the truth.
I believe in you and your... What shall we fight today?
You are a quiet sort, Serena. Sneak back.
The streets are crawling with those...
That's precisely why you must go.
And now I hear those Reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness.
Why fight so hard? Thousands.
After Corellan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I, through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of...
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
He was a wise man. If he had lived, who knows how it
Could one man make...
I'd prefer not to speak of this. Why haven't the other cities of Westmarch sent reinforcements?
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere.
Yes, Maltheal.
I did not know.
We need to get out of here. Hide in the boat, anywhere.
He's been agitated ever since...
Who was she? I don't know what to do. He's getting worse.
time for me to go. My brother...
A Kingsport prisoner, you say? Those poor devils were all transported. We haven't heard from the garrison.
Edlin. I have to find him. Right then, this is where they're holding Edlin.
Looking for your brother?
Wait.
That is... Damn it all! The Thieves Guild always finds who it's looking for. Unfortunately for you, he's our friend.
The Thieves Guild infiltrated the entire dungeon?
You really angered them, friend.
Did you?
You die for what you did to Nigel!
Edlin!
I am sorry.
I never should have joined the guild.
You bear no responsibility for his death, Lyndon. He was killed.
That dagger.
Take it with you, but be quick about it. This isn't your fault, Lyndon.
What do you want me to say? That I wish he'd never known me?
You need to let go of your grief.
I suppose the mightiest hero in all the land knows just...
Look, the
Maltheal is altering the stone in some manner.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls.
He's killing everyone.
If we want to stop him, we must know what he's...
Urzael has done this to finish collecting.
Urzael. It is well past...
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the before set up.
What can you tell
He is Maltheal's lieutenant. Much the same way that...
Why did Maltheal spare you in the...
I may be mortal, but I am not Nephilim. I have no demon blood in me. And therefore Maltheal...
He thinks that of us? We saved heaven.
That is of no consequence. You are half demon to him.
I can see
I have felt pain before, but nothing like this. It is different being mortal.
Welcome to humanity. Do you have any idea why...
I have been thinking on that since our... Regardless of what...
Well, whatever his reason. Why didn't Tyrael just...
The Black Soul Stone was made by a man. Unlike previous, it seemed a better idea. We had no way of knowing that Maltheal was watching.
It's too late for blame now.
I don't know.